Good morning everyone. Welcome to HealthifyMe Live. So today we are going to talk what we are going through now, the winter. So winter and certain tips and tricks to manage your winter, the problems what we face, health issues that we go through, and enjoy the most beautiful season of the year. So now the problem what we face during winter is health is kind of bad. So we see people around sneezing, coughing, cold, and immunity goes low and things like that. So that is because the body is not really capable enough to take the cold weather. When the weather goes extreme low on the temperature, the body kind of feels probably the immunity is not so good enough to take care of it. So now what we can do to help the body? So now health is one perspective I spoke about. Second thing is the fitness what takes a backseat because it is cold. We tend to sleep longer, we tend to forget about our exercise, and we tend to eat wrong foods because it is cold and we end up eating hot savory things. So we are going to discuss the questions what you guys are going to ask me. So drop your questions on the comment box below and I will pick them up and answer those to you. I have already received few questions beforehand. I will be starting that along. Before that, I would give you certain tips to start with. So first and foremost thing is a hydration that I would want to pick up here. During winter, we tend to reduce the water consumption because the thirst is low. We do not feel thirsty. Second thing is it is cold, so we don't like to drink a lot of water. We have to go to the washroom again and again. That is a practical problem that we face. So make sure that you are hydrating yourself well. It need not be only plain water. It can be fluids altogether. So make sure that 12 to 14 glasses of fluids that you take in a day. But it is very important to take at least 6 to 8 glasses of plain water. It can be slightly warm water if you are not feeling like drinking cold water. Then the hydration can also be done with your soups, and you can go in for your dals and you can go in for coconut water. It can be dal broth and things like that. There are multiple choices which you can go through to hydrate yourself. Second point here comes is the fruits and vegetables, which will also take care about your hydration because it is the moisture that your fruits and vegetable gives you to make your body get well hydrated. So again, those who guys joined now, I welcome you to the HealthifyMe Live. We are talking about winter tips to deal with your most beautiful season of the year. How do you take care of your health and fitness along with enjoying the season? So I have received certain questions beforehand. Let me pick them up for you. Preeti asks me, during winter, my old 3-year ankle fracture pain starts back and I'm unable to do long runs, which is how I work out usually. So she runs regularly is what she says. Please suggest what do I do? Okay, so it is a common problem if you have had an injury in the past. Your joints, the pains and aches recurs during winter because the stiffness increases during winter. Because of cold, body tends to go very stiff. So you need to make sure that you warm up well before you do any kind of exercises. So warming up your body really helps your body get back into the flexibility, and slowly you can continue with your exercises. Strengthening is very, very important. So Preeti, you have told me that you run regularly. I do not know about your strength training exercises. It's very important for you to strengthen your body to help your joints and your bones get well supported from your muscles. And also external therapies like your hot baths or immersing your legs on hot water, having a hot shower or steam can also help you get rid of the pain that you have. But then if there is inflammation inside your body, you may have to get into a detailed checkup about that and then go about your further treatment for the same. Rucha asks me, I tend to drink a lot of green tea during winter. Is that okay? A lot, when you mean maybe 2 or 3 glasses, that is about 500 to 750 ml, is okay. I would say that is not a lot for the day, but more than that, I would say it is not so necessary for you because it also contains caffeine and it will be a caffeine overload. So if you continue to drink only green tea throughout the day, it will be only caffeine that you are feeding throughout the day. So split your green tea. Instead, if it is 250 ml mug, take half of it and take 4 or 5 times. That will give you that refreshment that you're looking for, and that is absolutely fine to do. Okay, now yes, those who are watching me on the Discover, please drop your question on the comments below. I will pick them up and answer those to you. So now let me go to the third tip for you. Okay, so now during winters, what we generally face, practical problem that we face is a dry skin and dry hair and hair loss. So this is the common problem which you see in most of us, right? So what do? Of course, we use a lot of products to moisturize yourself and take care of your skin and your hair and things like that. But what you have to literally do, the body has to get into the nutrition part to get your body feel comfortable with the weather. One thing is, the weather is very dry. As I told you, hydration becomes the most important part of taking care of your skin and your hair during your winter. So drink plenty of water. That is one point. Second point is those good fats that you can add to your diet to make your skin and hair feel good. So the good fats, when I mean, it is your flax seeds and chia seeds, pumpkin seeds, melon seeds. You can go in for nuts and dry fruits. They will also give you good fat. They will help you rejuvenate your skin and your hair. Also, making sure that you balance between your fat intake in a day. Of course, about 15% of your fat is necessary out of the entire day's calorie consumption. And oiling your skin and hair, that is an external therapy that you can look for. Regularly oiling your skin and hair will also make it feel more comfortable and reduce the problem that you're facing. So now Pankaj says, hello ma'am. Hi Pankaj. Mandeep also says hi to me. Hi Mandeep, welcome to the show. So now let us go for the next question. So people say, I have got many questions with regards to this point that I would want to pick up and answer to it. So can I drink tea or coffee? How much coffee or tea that can I drink? Because it is cold, I tend to feel comfortable drinking more tea and coffee in a day. How much can I drink, or can I drink more? So now more means how much. So you have to understand, as I spoke about the green tea, caffeine is much higher in your coffee and tea. So that will add on a lot of problem to you if you continue to drink a lot of coffee and tea. So you have to be aware that though the temperature is very low, you feel comfortable drinking tea or coffee, you have to limit your coffee or tea intake to maximum of 3 small teacups. More than that, you can add on the green tea. So take a balance between your green tea or herbal tea. It can be any herbal tea available. Decaffeinated teas are there. You can make your own herbal teas. So when you balance between this and your herbal tea, you will feel comfortably good. And sipping on hot water, simply sipping on hot water will also make you feel good, so that you can reduce the amount of caffeine intake. Third thing, the tips what I would want to bring in here is how our exercise takes a back seat. So mornings are very chill. You tend to not feel like getting up. You end up not exercising in the evening, probably because you are busy at work. So now balancing between your exercise time becomes a problem. So now how will you deal with it? So you have to stay active, which is very important. Winter being a nice time to enjoy a lot of festivity and holidays and good weather and things like that, you need to understand that health will also be very necessary for us to balance the same. So now how will you deal with it? Make sure in a week, at least 3 to 4 days in a week, 30 to 40 minutes you spend for making your body sweat. It can be taking stairs up and down, it can be jogging on the spot, it can be walking in the evenings or in the mornings when the weather is a little okay, or indoor walking wherever you are in between your work. Make sure that your activity is taken care, because during winter, if you do not exercise, you tend to eat something wrong, you end up gaining weight. So weight gain or fat gain is very common problem during winters if you do not take care. But let me also tell you a good point here is, during winters you will have good metabolism, because to balance between the temperature outside and inside the body kind of increases the metabolism. So when you have good metabolism, if you take care about your diet and your exercise, you will definitely be able to get into your fitness goals. So now Geeta is asking, hi Geeta. So she's asking, what would be a good healthy dinner option during this time of the year? Okay, so now of course the weather is very cold during the night. So we nutritionists suggest you to go and with a lot of salads along with your dinner. So now taking salad becomes a problem because it is cold, you don't feel like eating it. So you can steam your vegetables or you can saute your vegetables. Soups are very good addition to your dinner to make you feel comfortably full. And then add on your carbohydrate and your protein sources. It can be roti or rice, or it can be any carbohydrate source like your dalia or quinoa or your millets, along with your protein source, veg or non-veg, during based upon what do you eat, the vegetarian or non-vegetarian sources. It can be paneer, or it can be soya, or it can be chicken or eggs that you can look for. Even fish is a good choice. So balancing of your entire plate is very necessary. So make sure that your entire plate is divided into percentage wise of your carbs, fiber and protein, along with your soup and your salad. So you will feel comfortably full and you will not overeat as well. So Khushi says, what are a few healthy winter seasonal foods? So now it's a good point, Khushi. I would want to mention certain points here. So we see a lot of seasonal savouries or sweets that we eat during winter. That is your gajak, or it is your til laddu, or there are things like that which is made with seeds and nuts and a lot of jaggery and things like that. So you can definitely eat them, but you should definitely understand that they also contain a lot of calories because of ghee and your jaggery and seeds added. So limit the portion, you cannot overeat on them. Do not eat them at night, because at night the body doesn't require that high energy. So the best time to eat your sweet laddus is pre-workout meal. So just eat it before your exercise, or as soon as you wake up in the morning. That is the best time to eat your sweets. Your body needs that energy, your body needs that sugar when you wake up. So it's a safe time for you to eat your seasonal things. Then the seasonal things comes around is based upon the area you live, the place where you live. There are a lot of seasonal stuffs around. So in the northern part of India, the weather is very cold, and the amount of these savouries coming in is very high. In southern part of India, the cold is not so much, so there is no much of a seasonal changes happening. Till is something which is used regularly to make sure the body has that thermogenic effect. The body balances between the heat. And nuts and dry fruits is something which has been added on a regular note. Kirti Badri says, hi Priyanka. Hi Kirti. Welcome to the show. So Habil says, hi Priyanka, can you tell me what are the best beverages to consume during winters? Water. I would say water is the best beverage to start drinking, Habil. But you can definitely go in for these juices, which is like your, I don't know if you have heard of this kokum. So kokum juice is something which is very good for your body during winter because it increases your immunity. Kokum is a fruit basically. So the fruit is been dried up, and the cover of it, the fruit peel, is being dried up, and we use it in a local part of Karnataka. It is being used generally. So that is something you can go in for green tea, you can go in for turmeric tea, you can go in for lemongrass tea, you can boil them simply and have it. Turmeric is something which will definitely help you increase your immunity. You can definitely go in for ginger, which will increase the body temperature, the thermogenic effect. It helps your body to feel comfortably good. And green tea, of course, you can go in for. Dipanshu says, ma'am, how to maintain weight and increase muscle gain and fat loss? Okay, so it is a vast question, Dipanshu. I think we have covered this point a lot of times during our videos in the past. You can definitely go through them in the Discover. They all are there, or in the YouTube. All of those videos are available. But again, to mention certain points to this question here for you, I would say maintaining weight and increase muscle gain, of course, it's a combination of exercise and the diet what you take. It's a high protein, complex carbohydrate that you have to include in your diet, and regular strengthening exercises that you have to do. Simran says, what exercise should we do these days? Hi Simran. Simple exercises, it can be as simple as brisk walking, it can be jogging, it can be gymming, it can be yoga. Of course, it's an indoor thing. You can also do body weight training exercises at home. So you can have a cycling session if the weather is okay for you, if you can go outside. There are plenty of exercises which you can do even during winters. Pinky says, we have fruits during winters. Of course, fruits are definitely necessary for us. They are good antioxidants, they are good fiber. So always go in for seasonal fruits, because any season of the year I would suggest you to go in with seasonal fruits, because they come with certain nutrients for the body required for that particular season of the year. So now December, January, February, it's a season of citrus fruits. Generally you get oranges, you get grapes, you get kiwis, you get strawberries and berries. You will get also apple. Like, you can go in for the seasonal fruits. They are fresh, they are good. They generally are not injected, or generally are safe for us to consume, and go in for any seasonal fruits available for you. Okay, so now let me also talk about one more tip for you. How will you be able to manage your diet during your winter season? So what happens when the weather is very cold? We tend to eat pakoras, we tend to eat something fried, something hot and nice, sweets and things, which will also affect our fitness goals, isn't it? So what you can do, you can always make sure that you pre-plan your week ahead. Okay, so make your plan for the week. What are you going to eat during the week? Buy them and store at home, so that you don't go wrong in opting for any wrong food, because there is no option available for you. So that is one. Second thing is planning the day ahead. In the morning, have a thought about what are you going to eat throughout the day. Your breakfast, your morning snack, lunch, evening snack and dinner. So when you have a plan in your mind, you hardly have any thought in your mind to go deviated. It's not that you would not go deviated, you will, but the chances are less. So you would not go optionless and then you see some nice creamy stuff which is hot and nice. You would end up eating that, which will again affect your fat loss progress. So that chances will reduce if you pre-plan your day. Stock your nuts, stock your seeds, make sure there is always fruits available for you. Make sure you sprout certain things and store it for 2-3 days, so that you don't go optionless when you are hungry. You will tend to feel more hungry during winter. So if you don't have options in front, you will end up picking whatever is available in front of you. Okay, so now the next question. Does cold weather have any effect on fat burning? Yes, I said that the metabolism increases during winter. So definitely, if you follow a right regime of your diet and exercise, you can complement your fat burning during winter. So it also depends on how do you eat your food, how is your exercise routine, and how often do you cheat during winter. So Deepthi says, can you tell me about bullet coffee? Okay, so it is a what concept, comes into ketogenic diet. Bullet coffee is a black coffee with some fat added in it. It is any butter or oil which has been added, or even cream added in it. So it is a ketogenic diet which has again a lot of things to talk about. I think we even have a video about ketogenic diet in the Discover and in the YouTube. You can have a look at them. If not, we will come up with a topic in future. Ayushi says, how to control belly fat. Again, don't have a longer sitting habit in a day. If you tend to sit for hours together, you will end up having a lot of problems. In between the day, get up from your seat, move around for 2-3 minutes, and then again start working. That is one tip that I would want to give you for the belly fat. Second thing is, drink a lot of water. Avoid junk eating, which is packaged and preserved. Even they tend to add on a lot of belly fat to you. Of course, regular exercise is necessary, Ayushi. You should make sure that you're exercising every day, at least 5 to 6 days in a week. Fahad says, can you tell me which is the best source of calcium for bone? Calcium is easy available. Calcium source is milk and milk products like your milk, curd, paneer, eggs if you eat eggs, spinach to an extent, and non-vegetarian sources like your chicken and even fish has certain amount of calcium. I think I have covered up most of the questions to you. If you have any more questions, do drop in the comment box below. I will pick it up and answer you there. I hope I have given certain tips to you to manage your winters. So have a happy winter, enjoy the season, make sure you eat good, enjoy the exercise part as well. And until next time, this is Dr. Priyanka Marakini, Senior Nutritionist, signing you off. See you.